where I was just like, yeah, that I probably do need to grow up a little bit in that way. And then you just get a basement or you get a garage and there you go.
It is. Guys will never let that go. I don't know why, but guys just like cool stuff. Like we don't want guys just like cool stuff. We don't want look at this shit. Look. Look.
Not bad for a fat guy.
TG132.
Hot. Tight.
Feeling NFL-y. Your boys all drafted out. I don't like draft. I like cans. Stupid.
You talking about beer or you're talking about boobies?
Hey, same thing. Oh God. Like them both.
Isn't that the word? The guys that super love beer, light beer. Those are the same guys that called chicks, breasts, cans. Oh, look at the cans on that one.
Fast cars, cans, and
drunk chicks. Drunk chicks because they got so many. They've had so many cans, and look at their cannons, chicks.
Nobody's ever said cans without a beer in their hand. Wow, she got some cans on her. God dang it. Restart the podcast.
For real. Oh, man. Why don't you push ticks?
Rochester, New York, May 9th and 10th. It's like 10 days away or something like that. Las Vegas, Nevada, May 24th. Nashville, Tennessee, June 13th and 14th. We hype! Get your tickies, BennyPolizzi.com. Or in the link below.
Go ahead.
Get your merch, too. Get your merch, too. Get your not bad for a fat guy hat. Get your clubhouse. Get your these guys. It's all in BenedictMerch.com.
Hot. Yeah, that's good stuff. And then subscribe on YouTube. These Guys Clubhouse on YouTube. Email the show, teamtheseguys@gmail.com. We read them every week. We talk about them. Sometimes they get backpiled. We got a few backpiled here this week, but that's all good and dandy because we love the Clubhouse and we love to hear from you. And you love to get the starters. Let's get some brain starters here. It's like when we used to work corporate jobs and we would be in a meeting and somebody who their whole job was to like kind of kickstart meetings would bring in like markers and Play-Doh and stuff. So that kickstarts our brains.
Dude, I would punch everybody in the office.
Is this KinderCare?
There's a Kickstart person that I hate that so much.
I remember they came in and we're all sitting there and, the projection's up there, the Quizzy or Pizzy or whatever the new presentation thing is. It's not PowerPoint. And then this person comes in, they have a crate, and inside the crate was a bunch of Play-Doh and blocks. I was like, did your niece come to, was she coming in here? What's going on? What's going on? Fox is in the corner. And he gave her, what's going on?
Station know about this Play-Doh? We eating this Play-Doh? What are we doing with this Play-Doh?
And it was like, no, this is so that like to get your brain active, you need something to be doing, and so then that activates our brains, and then we'll be more productive because we'll have the meetings. I was like, I gotta get out of here,
dude. The warm up was always the hardest part of everything. You ever walk into a math class and they're like, warm up's on the board? I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro, already? I'm already scared to walk in here. Now we got a math problem first thing.
Dude, morning work.
What's that? Wait, what's that? I remember that, but I don't remember that.
You know morning work, not a reminiscent podcast, but damn,
never has been.
Dude.
Morning work.
Dude, okay, so you walk into school.
Why can't I remember
First thing, before the original bell has rung, before the day has started, right? You're hanging up your coat and your little cubby or whatnot. You get to your desk. There's a worksheet. There's problems up on the board. You have to do morning work before the day gets started because that was the way for the teacher to kind of babysit you so you weren't just running rampant being a jackass.
Morning work. Ew. Yeah, that little time. Okay, yeah, because that time before school started was kind of like do whatever you want. I kind of forgot about all that. That escaped my brain.
So you have the worksheet, and then you'd have to go up to a board and like do a riddle or like solve a puzzle, and then come back and turn in the worksheet before school had even started. I'm like, damn, you're double charging us here, man. This is school tax.
This is my time right now. This is my time. Let me get settled. Let me clean my desk out.
Yes. No. And then, yeah, because the pressure would be on because that would be graded.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Or maybe it wouldn't be graded, but it was like if you didn't do it and you didn't turn it in or what, it would count against you. So is there some days where you're like kind of running late, you know, maybe your sister's taking forever or, you know, your dad wanted to stop to get donuts or something, like you're feeling wild, but then you're like, dude, I got to get there for morning work. Like I'm going to have to scramble through this morning work here.
I don't think I was ever real late for school. My shit was always on time.
That was a different kind of panic. But at the same time, it was like, you know what? It was such a panic. And then once it would happen, it just needed to happen. You know, if I was going to be late, and I'm just like, might as well be 2 hours late now.
Did anything ever happen?
2 minutes or 2 hours.
Did anything ever happen when we were late? You just walked in and they're like, okay.
I don't remember when we were like young, like grade school and stuff.
Dude, I don't think I was ever even late for high school.
I think it all just added up for tardy. Like you would get a tardy. Yeah, that's what it was. You'd be counted as tardy. Yeah, because I remember I was like, I never said that word since, and now it's all coming back to me because of morning work. Tardy. You'd be tardy, and then that would add up to a certain amount that would get you detention.
So you could be tardy like 15 times or something, and that was in high school and.
No, high school was like I think 3 max.
Bro. Late 3 times. At least I got 3, you know what I mean? I never used up those tardies, bro. I just never even knew. I never even knew that side of life. Being late, bro, that'll throw off my whole, what? Late to school? There's always a person that was like super, like never even came to school or was always late and nothing ever happened to him. I was always like, what? Or someone would just leave school and dude, there's always like a wild card person that was just always, it was always a girl. And I was like, how come she can just do whatever she wants?
Why does everybody have the story too about like the kid in middle school or high school that was just so bad that the school literally was like, just don't come back. We're like, we don't care. We're just going to graduate you. Just don't come back. We don't want you. We don't want to deal with it anymore.
You're going to Perry, bro.
I swear, every class, my sister had one, my little sister had one, I had one.
Back.
Just like the last month and a half of 8th grade. I guess they're done.
Can't wait till this dude's done, bro.
And you know what? That kind of stuff was always the things in my mind that would make me feel like all this doesn't really matter anyways. I'm like, hey mom, if they're just letting him walk 2 months to go into the school or into his last bit of school here, I don't think I got to be too worried about my 42 on my science test.
42. 42, good number. I don't know if we had a kid like that. So a kid that would just like.
My uncle had a kid in his class that was like that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, your uncle's class was horrible. Bro, I was like, these like, I thought our class was bad. I was like, dude, they all have like long hair. They all smoke. Like we have like 3 bad kids in our class. You know, bad
smoke
kids.
In 8th grade.
Bro, they have like 18 bad kids in their class. Like, I was so scared of them, bro. They would bully me for sure. Wore some Reebok like classics with the strap one day to school. Never wore those again.
Yeah. Dude, I remember one time I wore a sweater. I wore a sweater for like a Christmas concert. Just like regular shit. I think it might have had a little flair to it. Dude, I was getting bullied by the kids younger than me.
No, that's never happened. Just on a random Christmas, not a Christmas podcast, just on a random like Just wanted to sweater it up. Was it high school?
No, that was grade school. Yeah,
that's
I was
that's
like,
kind of a bold move in grade school.
Okay, but not a reminiscent podcast, not a Christmas podcast.
Never has been.
So Green Bay looks sick,
dude. It was just like it was like a college campus, but for an NFL team. That's probably like how the Steelers are a little bit. We're walking to the stadium like 8 neighborhoods out. They're already like every garage door is open. Packers stuff everywhere. Packers stuff in the yards. 7 dudes in a driveway playing. It's just like I felt like I was out on a college campus. Everybody has like speakers blaring, playing like customized Packers songs. Everything is Packers, bro.
Go back, go. How many times did you hear that this weekend?
Suck. Bears suck too. Fuck the Lions. Go Pack. Go. I was like, bro, it's just on repeat for like 4 days. It's just how it was, dude. Everybody's in. And then you see like,
yeah,
even like girls and like ladies have like Packers stuff on all the time. I'm like, yo. And that little area had like everything
Packers
you needed.
ladies are wild. Yeah.
Packers ladies dude, I like that. Just in a restaurant chilling. Oh, it's draft week. Just crew neck with a Packers G right here. What's up? I was like, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's about
wearing a cheese head. Yeah. It's like
didn't see many of those actually. I was like, huh?
Kind of disappointing a little bit. Yeah, it's like that's what like Wrigley Field is like with baseball. Just like smack dab in the middle of a neighborhood. Now it's got way more commercialized because Tom Ricketts likes to line his pockets and, you know, spend a bunch of money on all that shit.
No
and
sports podcast.
Not get a third baseman or anything. But it still is, yeah. I mean, like a block away. I stayed for my 30th birthday. I stayed at an Airbnb on your front porch. You look out, you see the marquee of Wrigley Field, like, and it was just a condo, like it was just a townhome. So
yeah.
Same shit, you know. It is, yeah. It's when I was up there doing my show last year. Of course, I had to go to Lambeau. It was May. I had to though. Still, just go check it out. And yeah, like the houses. It's like.
Dude, the houses are. That was the thing that was most interesting to me was the houses around the stadium. Like they used to just be like dumb little houses, but they like, bro, people put money into those, and I just couldn't get over it. Like the way they redid, like there's houses, the backs of them will just face the stadium, huge windows, big porch, huge like outside patio, and they just rent them out. You know, they rent them out for. This is such a they rent them out for like bachelor parties and stuff like that.
I was gonna say that's why I want to go for mine. I've already done mine, but I want to go again, and I think I want to get one of those houses that's butted up to Lambeau Field right there.
Butted up, dude. Nothing describes anything more than butted up. Or hey, can you put that flush when somebody says flush? I'm like, God damn, dude, you're speaking my language. I don't even know what that word means, but I know what you're talking about.
And it just feels good. Yeah.
Flush to the fence. All the fences are painted. Dude, I took just pictures of the houses and sent them to my mom. That was my draft experience. I was like, look at the windows on this house. Dude, they're so nice.
Should have sent them to me.
Full football field in the backyard.
Yeah.
Just my dream as a kid.
Painted end zones or just the gold Packers?
Lined and dined, boy. Field goal posts both sides, not 50 yards obviously, but like a good amount of space to play backyard football. It's so funny growing up, you play like backyard football in the backyard with your friends and stuff, and there's always like 4 trees that you're like moving around, you know?
Yeah.
There's always like a whole bunch of landscaping that you have to like run through to score a touchdown.
The backyard tree was the original rub route.
Dude, go off the tree. Pick play. That's how the pick play started.
Exactly. You know, like you're down there. The tree is right there by the goal line where you need to score. To cross that, it's just like, hey, give a little rub from the tree. He's going to have to go over, go under. You get advantage there, man. Touchdown. Let's go.
I'm like, why weren't my parents thinking about this when we bought the house? I'm like, you're gonna buy a house with a tree right smack dab in the middle of the backyard, not think I'm gonna play football games back here?
Right. Or even for like mowing the lawn, which, by the way, that's sneaking up on all of us. My front lawn looks like it's a damn jungle. I'm like, shit, okay, let's go.
It's time, dude. It's time. Bro, is it summer? I was gonna ask you, bro. You're the seasons manager. Senior seasons manager right here. What do we do next? I don't know what to do right now. I still don't know what month it is. Bro, I love how you're taking this new role on right now.
It is 83 in Indy today, and we're officially like we're turning. But the thing about it, especially in Indy, is we're gonna get to next week, first week of May, back home again in Indiana. But the first or second week of May, even like I want to be trying to go out to the track for something, and it's gonna be like 48 degrees with a spitting rain. You're like, the hell, man, let's go. This is summer. May is summer. We're starting. We're going out the track. 84 degrees. Bucket hats, beers, cans.
June is still summer to me for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I just don't know the months. But June 1, summer. I can't argue with the senior seasons manager. But yeah, I guess yeah. It's summer now.
Mother's Day is a good kickstart to summer. It's a good little early summer if you want to get in where you fit in.
When is that?
May 11th. Fellow Clubhouse out there, for Benny especially, Sunday, May 11th, Mother's Day this year. Get the card. Get something. Don't forget your mom. Or your wife, who's the mother of your children. I got reports back from the fam over the weekend. My dad not too keen on me telling stories that make him look bad.
Dude, that's my dad's whole personality. Don't be talking about me on stage, B. Like, yeah, right, dog.
My mom, though, she's in. She loves it. She's like, let's go. I love hearing you make fun of me on there. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, that's
sister, same way. Dad and wife, though, I don't think so. I think they fall the other way.
Nah,
my dad for sure
loves it deep down. Your dad loves it deep down.
Well, I said I could be like Ben and just be, straight up say like, I fucking hate my dad, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, pick which poison here, guy. Which one is it?
Never got a text from my dad where I'm not like, God damn it, after. Every single time. Jesus Christ. What do you want? Every time.
That's so insane to me because every time I see his name pop up, it's just, got some food, B. That's it.
Nah, dude. It's not. It's just what's up. I'm like, dude. Not now. What if I text you and said, what's up? You'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Me? I got a real bad paranoia that, anytime I get a text from anybody, it's just like, hey, or what's up? What's going on? That's just that. I'm like, something happened. This
Get to
good.
the point, bro. What do you need me for?
Yeah.
What's up? What do I need to fill out?
I had a boss, dude. She would do that. She would do at 6 o'clock on a Wednesday, like we had a meeting the next morning or something. I would just get a text from her. Hey, period.
Dude,
okay,
don't hit me
so
with the periods. So I'm fired?
Right. Or even during the workday. Like, she'd be in her office and I'd be like downstairs filming something. Hey, ... And then the dots would pop up. I'm like, what's going? This is insane. And then it would just be like, we're all going to lunch if you want to come.
I swear, people don't know like text tone. Like, no, like you just be excited. Like, I don't know. My biggest fear is when people like, dude, a text like that'll ruin my entire day. Maybe it's because I'm like paranoid or something like that.
I definitely, yeah, but it would, just exchange the period with an exclamation point. Totally know that alleviates everything.
That too can kind of be like misleading though.
Really?
Somebody using too many exclamation points. I'm like, what's really going on?
Not too many, but I'm just saying instead of, hey, period. And then you're going to send another text that's just like inviting me to go to lunch with everybody. If you just said, hey, exclamation point. I'd be like, okay, this is probably something not too bad. Just a quick reminder.
Gotta be
maybe an invite.
I'm all about the double text back to back. Like the boom, and then right underneath, like right after, say the thing. But don't leave them hanging.
Or just straight up eliminate the hey altogether. We're getting lunch. You want to come? Come to my office real quick. I got an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some guy to guy shit right there.
Hey, period.
It's funny, like the older you get, like the shorter everything is, you know? The shorter and more direct you are. Maybe that's a guy thing too. Like you email a guy that's like 60 years old. 3 words, done. Okay. Good. Yes. Love it. This.
Yeah, after you spend 3 hours examining every part of the email you have typed out.
Yeah. 3 paragraphs. No words unused. Everything perfect.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stevens! Exclamation point. Hope all is well with the family. Looking forward to hopefully running into you this summer. I had an idea for this. Is there any way possible we could make this happen in this way? Let me know. Down to have a meeting if you have any questions. Thanks.
Number. That's all my emails right there. That's my email template.
I'm starting to creep on the other. I'm starting to leave out the whole.
Me too.
Hope all is well. Hope the summer. Hope the whatever.
Me too, bro. I'm starting to be 60 in my emails. I'm like, sounds good. Thursday, the only response. Okay. Hey, just attached, and that's it. Attached.
How about the people who would send? I've had some people who would send emails and there wouldn't be anything in the body of the email. The subject line is just the whole message of the email.
I like that a lot, dude. Dude, let's start utilizing the subject of emails more. Dude, sometimes I don't know what to put for the subject. I'm like,
subject's tough. Subject's tough.
Like, can I get AI? Like, AI, where you at for this shit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's real. It's real, you know, especially like in our world, because everything is just about like partnerships and trying to collab and do this. So I do a lot of, insert brand or name or company here. X, Joey Mulinaro.
FanDuel X, Joey Mulinaro. Kind of sick subject line.
Let me go back through here and see what some of them.
Not a nerdy podcast.
Lunch plus Joey.
Holy shit. Lunch plus Joey.
Trying to see some of the ones that I've sent. Yep. Idea for blank X Joey Mulinaro. Or slash. If it's not the X, it's a slash. Joey Mulinaro / Purdue.
Dude,
What's going on your email?
I hate looking at my email, bro. It's so much bullshit. I really need to clean my stuff out. Have you done that? Do people do that? I just have 5,000 emails
storage.
in my inbox. 5,000 emails.
From what even,
Just, it's all the dumbest shit. Remember to rate your trip. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Rate
you
your
get that one
experience
6
on
times
eBay.
too.
I'm like, no, it's over. All right, I'm 50 years old. I gotta go. I gotta go ahead and go.
All yours is just Fanatics deals. That's all mine.
It's just all reminders.
Saw you're looking at the latest Chicago Cubs, 20% off. Put it in your cart, 20% off.
I'm like, well, they're not wrong though. Like I was looking at that page for a long time.
And that's the 4th time I've done it in the last week and a half. They're kind of like, hey, piss or get off the pot guy.
Just buy it, bro.
Honestly, if Fanatics hit me with that, I'd probably be way more. I'd be like, oh, you know what? Good point, Fanatics. Thanks.
Piss or
None
get
of this.
off the pot.
Hey, when brands use eyeball emojis, when companies use like emojis in the subject line, kind of freaks me out.
How'd you know? I know. Yeah, when a big company uses emojis in their subject, I'm like, is this my friend emailing me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Lowe's was my dog now.
Lowe's, like you've been to Lowe's.
Bro, I go to Lowe's and Home Depot more than any place in the world. I don't know why, but once a week I find myself at Home Depot and I'm like, okay.
Home
Here we
Depot is
go.
it is a damn good time.
I don't know why. And it's not even like a as we get older thing. When I was a kid and we went to Lowe's and Home Depot, I was like, it doesn't feel like it should exist. Like it feels like it should be not a commercialized store. It should be like a factory that you like have a weird, you just have a weird entrance process and stuff like that. But you can just walk into the lumber aisle. It feels so weird.
Yeah, I love the paint slips they had where you look at all the different paint cards, you know, which one you want to get. Can I paint my room this, Mom? No.
Nope. How about when your mom, ooh, dude, my mom would only let my sisters paint their room. Why is that? My sister can paint her room purple all of a sudden. And like they didn't even say anything to me about it. Just one Saturday I wake up, there's purple cans of paint in her room. Oh, we can do that? I'm in here with this eggshell wall paint right now.
Yeah.
With the moons and stars on my ceiling. Not even the moons and stars, just the tack that held them up there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's, girls are the same way. I don't know. Like I just loved being able to use that as just like kind of my landscape, man, my canvas, keep that eggshell white up there because it don't matter because this poster of the 2003 Cubs is going up right over it. Oh, by the way, here's Got Milk Tracy McGrady right next to it too.
Oh, that's tough, dude. That's tough.
Hey, all the mini banners of every NFL team, yeah, they're going around the ring of the room.
Hey, me when I'm 27 years old, still buying shit like that to put on my walls. In the bathroom right next to the toilet, white socks. I was like, I don't even like them. Just felt right. Hey, my bathroom theme went 28 years old. 29 maybe? Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I remember. Remember it well.
It's like, if we're going to have an MJ picture in here, we might as well just get this whole thing going, dude. Yep. Jumpman logo right above the towels. Like, guys' bathrooms.
Dude, I remember that was like a kind of a big hang up that my brain wasn't ready to formulate and process when me and Rye were first living together. And she'd be like, well, this isn't really like an aesthetic. I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, this is great. I got 2 movie posters of Star Wars framed. I got a Cubs one framed as well. I got a bandana over here. I got a flag that we can hang up on this wall. Like, what do you mean? This is stuff that's important to me. She's like, that's not, but that's a child's room. And it just didn't occur to me until I'm like, you know what? Finally, we had enough back and forths and, where I was just like, yeah, that I probably do need to grow up a little bit in that way. And then you just get a basement or you get a garage and there you go.
It is. Guys will never let that go. I don't know why, but guys just like cool stuff. Like, we don't want guys just like cool stuff. We don't want look at this shit. Look.
I know. I wish I could turn around my phone right now but I don't want to mess everything up. But like, you see my basement walls, like, you know exactly what it is. Just a hodgepodge of shit. That's
guys
just what we want.
Cool stuff, dude. Yeah, we want it everywhere. We
like,
want
look, here.
Teams, colors. Yeah.
This right here is Dale Earnhardt after he won the Brickyard at IMS in the 90s with probably like, I don't know, his wife and his daughter or something. I don't even know who these 2 ladies are. Saw it. It was framed already. I was like, that's going in the basement for sure.
Yeah, what kind of life am I living with just a plain olive colored wall behind me? Okay.
With like a piece of art that has no meaning, or it just like kind of goes with whatever the aesthetic theme is. I'm like,
bro, that's why dads are so mad. They walk in their house and they're like, "What is all this shit?"
I'm like, okay, you have the olive walls painted that's the way you wanted to. You have this aesthetic that you're creating. Olive walls, what would be better than a Larry Bird framed photo from back in the 80s when he's playing for the Celtics? Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and in the corner of the wall, can we put an Antoine Walker card, trading card? Like in between the door frame and the wall, like right there. Like, can we just put that in there? Can we can we hang a hat on the corner of the TV so it's blocking part of the TV?
You have your things, I have mine. All right, it's compromise.
Dude, there's a hat on the corner of my TV hanging there. 3 years. 3 years. Braves. I don't even like them.
Did a chick make you move it?
I think my mom did. She didn't even walk in my room. She just knew. I was on the phone with her. She was like, "Hey, that hat on your TV's got to go."
Yeah, I mean,
you got a trail cam in here?
To my left, I got a Tony Stewart license plate. Home Depot. There you go.
Doesn't that make you feel good?
Great, dude. I was everything like that I get, I'm so excited to come down to the basement and just put it up there. It's my space.
Yep. Guys just like cool stuff. I don't like plant. Hey, give me a little personality here.
That's right. A little flavor.
The hell?
That's exactly right. You know what I really want, dude, at some point? I've never pulled the trigger on it, but I really would love to have one of my rivals' team's toilet paper just in one bathroom in my house. I don't know if that's just like a scratch that every guy has, but God, would I love to have a whole toilet themed of the Ravens and the Browns.
The Browns, dude. That's amazing.
You know?
Just on that helmet. That's crazy. I didn't even know they did that.
That's what, like, when I turn 40, hopefully, God, you know, I make it there. But I'm going to be like, right, I don't want like a big surprise party. I don't want a big surprise party. I don't want, you know, a whole big thing. I don't want a big grand gift or anything. I guess I do. But what I want is just like
redo the bathroom to Cleveland Browns.
Like I want a space in like a garage that has just all this hodgepodge shit, a TV in the corner, a fridge that I can just restock constantly.
Big
like kind of a
TV.
standing bar, kind of like a standing bar that's on the wall as well, you know? Like it's connected to the wall of the garage, but I can like lean on it, maybe throw a bar stool there. People can come out and sit. Like an area right there, and I can have a toilet that's not even like it's not even in a bathroom. Like it's just a toilet there that's functional that I can use, and it's Brown's toilet paper.
One of those half walls around it, like when you walk into a bathroom, like at a high school football stadium, and there's not even a full wall blocking the toilet. There's just a half wall. You're like, Jesus Christ, that
exactly. Just so long as like, if, you know, I don't care, especially if I'm just out there by myself hanging, but like if I have buddies over, yeah, if they want a little privacy or whatnot, there you go. That's what I want.
And I want Weed Kid to live in there. He doesn't leave. He's security. He's security for the garage.
That's it. Maybe a little putting green, you know, little like roll out putting green that I can get some going in there.
Bro, you're never gonna have that because you'll never go back in the house.
Yeah, maybe. That's probably a good point.
The first time you saw that half wall around the toilet at the weird high school bathroom, mind blown. Oh, we can do that? And sometimes there's not even a half wall. There's just a toilet in the corner. I'm like, okay, guys, just shit there. It's so crazy. First time going into high school stadium bathroom with my dad. Just see a toilet all by itself. I look at my dad. He goes, all right, I guess that's how they do it in Whiteland.
Hey, high school bathrooms, concession stands, just keeping cinder blocks in business.
So, how long did it take him to make this bathroom concession stand combo? I swear they just hired some guy on the team, some dude on the team's dad to build it. He made it in 30 minutes. I don't even know if the cinder blocks are like puttied together. They're just on top of each other, dude. And how many times?
You go ahead.
How many times have those cinder blocks been repainted over, dude? The paint on that shit, so thick.
Yeah. At that point, you're like, I think the dried paint is what's holding all this shit together. Not even. But yeah, when it's real fresh like that, you know, everybody's super excited about like the, you know, Raymond Heating and Cooling bathroom that was donated, right? You get in there and you like, yeah, you're even like kind of touching in between. You're like, is this? Am I going to get a little bit of this shit on my finger if I run it through the crevice right here?
Oh, doing this, the back of your finger. The back of your finger in between two cinder blocks never felt so alive in my life. I'm like, why does that send tingles up my body? I just want two hallways or two walls, me walking down a hallway on the way to hell. Oh, this is sick. Just a bunch of Donald Driver posters on the wall.
Cool shit. God, this is getting me too excited. I need to go back. I need to find a day where it's just so hard with the kids, but I need to go to like an antique store again and just, right, we're splurging. What are we splurging on? Cool shit.
Trail Davis posters. What? Not a reminiscent podcast.
Pretty much. All right, let's get to the clubhouse and see what's. Oh, actually, real quick. Can we get a rundown of some fat stats over the weekend? Because I saw that you were on it yesterday.
Yeah, real quick. 1 minute. What was the Chris Berman 1 minute thing? Or the fastest 2 minutes?
Fastest 2 minutes, yeah.
Fastest 2 minutes in fat guy stats.
Fattest 2 minutes.
Fattest 2 minutes. Okay, so we start the day. Okay, fly into LA, take a shower, cold shower off the flight. Flight was a little rocky. Uber driver was bad. Every Uber driver is so bad. I don't even know what to do anymore. Had to take a cold shower to get my mind right. Right to Voodoo Donuts. Get this donut called School Days. Peanut butter on top. Half of it's peanuts. Inside, jelly. Crazy. Ate it in the car immediately. Went to the Cheesecake Factory right after that. Cinnabon cheesecake. Had to get it. Got a little dirty chai latte too. Because why not? Everywhere I'm going on cheat day, I'm getting a coffee. I don't not have a coffee in my hand on cheat day.
Sick.
Go from there to this banana bread place I've been wanting to go to for I've been thinking about it for 3 weeks. All they have is banana bread. They got all different kinds, chocolate chip, pumpkin with raisins, icing on top, peanut butter banana bread. They got it all, bro. It's insane. And they have this banana pudding, a pint of it, like Ben and Jerry's size, little guy. It's got chocolate chips in it. It has banana bread pieces in it. Mm-hmm. Insane. I was like, I'll take a pint. They're like, I'm really going to hurt your feelings right now. We're out of the banana bread pudding. I was like, got to overcome adversity, boys. So got over that. Still kind of hurts a little bit. Went right to Beverly Hills Cookies. Best cookies. Not up for debate. Got a s'mores, got a Dubai chocolate cookie, got a duck egg cookie just because it was let's do it. God, what? A triple fudge cookie. There were so many that I couldn't even. Then went right to Papa John's. Yep. Light cheese, extra sauce, half mushroom, stuffed crust, cheese cups, marinara sauce. Came home. I think the Pacers were actually on. Just went through it. And then had a little extra time at night where I got this thing called a Milky Bun at this ice cream place. It's a donut with ice cream in the middle of it. They warm it up. It's sick. Ended it with a root beer float. That took 5 minutes. Not two. Fattest 2 minutes right there. Fat stats.
Berman's always went over too anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, dude, I was happy for you. I was like, oh shit, he's doing it. It's fat stats time right now. And that was the fattest 2 minutes. I've started before I'm hey, you know me, man. I'm clean clevis on weekdays. You know, all I've had today, banana. Went and got a little power smoothie beforehand with all that good protein, whatever shit in it, and yeah, banana, apple, and that's all I'm having for until dinner. You know, and then it'll probably be something grilled chickeny, maybe a little pulled brisket type of situation.
Pulled.
Yeah.
Pull
me over and slap my ass with it. How about that?
Pull my hair and slap my ass.
All right. Let's going on. Let's go to Kyle. This is a new one here. New name. Team these guys at @gmail.com. Kyle says section 437 or 600 in Lucas Oil Stadium for NCAA tournament. Okay. Hey guys, first time emailer, newish listener, not a sports podcast, but I want to get your thoughts on the NCAA tournament fan viewing experience. First, I don't understand how anyone would enjoy watching a basketball game in an NFL stadium at the 600 levels or at the corners of the 400s, especially when your 400 level seats aren't even angled towards the basketball court. You'd be better off watching at home. Second, why on earth would you want to be in the student section behind the basket as well? My main reason why I would never want to is because you are like a solid 4 feet below the court and a solid 50 feet away from the court while being blocked by the basket and other people. Mainly want to get your thoughts on attending a sporting event in person for these types of events is even worth it. Sincerely, Kyle. Whoa, sincerely. Dropped a sincerely on us.
Wow. Thought we were his grandma for a second. Sincerely, dude. Never knew how to spell it, still don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know they got to sell tickets, but that's always been my biggest hang up with the Final Four. Just put it in an NBA arena and shut up. God, wouldn't it be so much more like electric, honestly? Don't even use the word electric, but it just would be.
It'd just be so much more real.
Yeah. I've been to you've been to a Final Four game too, probably. And you're like, am I even a part of this?
Totally.
I'm way too far away to even care. And the player, I'm like, how can you even play under these circumstances?
Yeah,
I couldn't get over it.
It freaks me out. The depth perception freaks me out, or I'm not even on the court. I'd be so thrown, dude. Like, is this basket 5 feet away or 50 feet? I have no idea what's going on.
It's so wide open. I hate it.
I don't really care for the camera angles too much. Like, especially when, like, the one at the Final Four, they've kind of figured it out. They've kind of figured it out to where the viewing experience on TV, yes, they're in an 80,000 person football stadium, but they've mounted the cameras to like be in the proper spot right in the middle of the floor to where it seems like you're right there and it's not from a super high angle or looking down or anything like that.
Yeah, you can't
you're right there
tell.
along with it. Right. Until they expand out, you're like, oh, but it looks like you're right there on top of them in a basketball arena in the Final Four.
Nothing makes me more sad than when they pan out and you can see like half of the stadium, no one's sitting in it. I'm like,
But like when Indy does it for like the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8, that shit where they cut off half of it and they put a curtain up.
That's what I'm saying.
Over half the stadium isn't even there.
Yeah,
and you're just in this a weird end zone. And my mind always goes to like, that's where, like, that's the end zone. You get from the 10-yard. This is just red zone basketball. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan at all.
That's what I'm talking about. It makes me sad. I'm like, ew, bro. Make it look better. Do it right. And you can always tell by the sound. You know, you're watching it on TV. It looks all Final Four. Okay. But you can, like, the sound isn't like NBA. The sound isn't basketball. So the sound is just 10 guys running around in the biggest NFL stadium you've ever seen. I'm like,
I think what pisses me off too, especially about like in Indy at Lucas Oil when they do that, is that I know what side of the stadium it's on, and I'm like, that it should be on the other side. It should be the part where people walk into the stadium, and it has that big lounging
thing
area. Yeah, like it should be over there. That's where everybody's coming from to enter the stadium anyway. So you got to enter the stadium from being out downtown or whatever, and then go all the way around to that weird, like, that weird lonely end zone where there's not shit going on. Ugh.
Super lonely end zone.
I don't like it.
More seats, more tickets.
That's inside baseball. That's inside baseball there.
No, the people know. The people know.
Sincerely, though. How about that? When was the last time you signed an email with sincerely?
Would have to Google it. I wonder how many words I Google a day just to make sure. I'm making sure even if I know. And sometimes I don't even know if my spell check knows. So I'm checking spell check on this one.
I feel like you probably have never signed an email with sincerely.
Unless I was in like 4th grade. Because that's when they made us, you know? Like put that, they kind of teach you how to write a letter when you're in like 4th grade. And the sincerely, I was always like, why would I ever say that? It's not how I talk at all. It's proper where I'm like, sincerely?
Yeah. I got to go plow the fields later. Like, is it 1776? Is Paul Revere coming?
Trousers are on for sincerely. Just thanks.
Anyways, thanks for the email.
Even thank you. I'm like, hey,
thanks! Exclamation point.
Nothing sounds better than thanks! Exclamation point. Thanks. No problem.
What about what about little take care?
No, dude, no. I know you're mixing it up over there in the Mulinaro household with all the different. I know you do, bro. Take care. Dude, you hit me with a take care on an email. I'm like, well, what's been wrong the whole time? Take care. What do you know that I don't know? Dude, I get offended. Take care. Am I fucking, am I crazy? Take care. How do they know?
I don't know. I think it's a good switch up every now and then. It is a little too final for me. Take care is kind of like peace, you know?
Never talking to him again.
Right.
Take care. He thinks I'm crazy.
Little OJ.
Be good. Dude, when you're leaving a conversation, it's always with a dude. All right, I'll see you later. Hey, be good. What have I been doing that you know about?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you know what I've been doing recently? Not in emails. I have been mixing in a take care every now and then.
Bro,
but
I know you switch it up on them.
I do. But in person, yeah, whenever I have one of those,
I don't want to hear.
Yeah, I'm leaving a buddy or leaving, even if it's not a buddy, I'll just see somebody like at a Pacer game. We check in, chat for a little bit. Hey, I'll talk at you.
Dude, I'd slash your tires. You get your car, all your tires would be slashed. Dude, say it again.
Yeah, all right, man. All right, good seeing you. Yep, absolutely. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'll talk at you.
Dude, I'd walk for 5 minutes like. Did he switch words?
Talk at you. We'll be talking. All right.
Hit me up.
This is why.
Hit me up to the guy I haven't seen in 3 years and I don't have his number and he doesn't have mine. Hey, like this too.
Hey. And you don't want him to.
Please hit me up. Please don't ever talk to me again. Bro, let's do something soon. I've said it, dude. I've been that guy. Hey, let's do something soon. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do something soon. Fuck off forever.
Hey, let's do something soon. Having people over this weekend and I didn't invite you.
What if they actually followed up? Where was the invite?
How'd that happen?
Oh, my bad, dude.
Hey, that's where you just get a whole bunch of shit in there. Yeah, I mean, just the dog got out.
The dog.
Well, the wife, she didn't. Poor my wife. God love her. She just gets thrown under the bus so many times. Yeah, the wife, she just God, there's too many people. She didn't want to have to clean. Dude, the house is messy. It's a whole thing. Bring them all out. Bring them all out. Bring them all out.
The car.
I do yard work. It's summer now, and just
sidewalk wasn't edged. That'd be a crazy response. Yeah, you ever edge up the sidewalk, dude? What is it, weed whack?
Hell yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We had the edger, bro.
Oh, you had the actual, it wasn't the weed eater. It was the one that just.
It was just like no, dude. At one point, my mom had just a big ass knife on a stick, and you would just get the edger, dude. I'm like, you could kill somebody with it. It was like $7. I was like, dude, spend $20 more and get the weed whacker that we're never gonna use again.
Not Amy. Not Amy.
Nope.
This is from Colton, and I'm pretty sure this is a Colton that you may have ran into in Green Bay, because he messaged me on Instagram with a picture of you and him and one of his other buddies in Packers jerseys.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Which was awesome. He says, "Hey guys, huge fan of the show. Did you guys have a big card collection as kids? Nothing better than getting a signed card of literally any player ever. I'll never forget getting a signed 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗏 rookie card and thinking I won the lottery. All the while absolutely feeling the judgment from my dad because who the fuck is 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗏? Slap my ass with the leftover frozen salmon from Costco that will sit in the freezer until next Lent. Thanks, Colton." Dude, send that my way, dude. Fucking, I'll eat salmon for every meal.
I know. It's too good. Something's going on.
Shut up. God,
Something's
every good
on,
thing
bro.
I do, you always say that shit.
No, I say that to myself about shit. I used to be on salmon too, and I'm like, something's going on here. Why is it so good, dude? Why is it so good? Tell me why it's so good. Something's going on.
What do you want me to eat?
Hey,
Kale and eggs and turkey?
It's just grilled chicken. I hate to say it, but it's boring, and there's nothing going on.
But grilled chicken is good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It ain't no salmon, though.
All right, get into that debate later. Shit, what was the cards?
Yeah, of course. Whether you like it or not, you got a card collection. Tops. New Era. Is New Era a card? No, that's a hat. That's a hat thing. Upper Deck.
There's a R one. Rated rookie.
Shut up. That's some new. That's new.
Yeah, that's because during COVID, there was a big explosion with all of it, and I got back in. You probably remember. Some of you probably remember.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my updated one right over here, and of course that was a bridge that we had to cross with the missus. She was supportive, but she was like, what's the plan here? Are you just like bored?" I was like, "I think I kind of am." And hey, guys just want cool
like
shit.
Cool stuff. Guys just like cool stuff.
Come on, all right. So I got it, and also I played the whole. This was back. Yeah, it was like 5 years ago. And I was like, hey, we want to have kids someday. Like, if we have a son, then I got his collection started right there because that's what my dad did for me. Bada boom, paid off.
Nice, and that you can do that with shoes too. Never knew that.
I did that at the Pacers game last week. I went, like I said, with our good friend DJ Dylon, and I should have brought this up real quick. We'll get back to the cards, but so I'm going to the Pacers game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the weather was nice. It was very nice. But an outfit that I had on, I still struggle with what to wear underneath a basketball jersey if it's not a hoodie.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I don't know. It's just with the tank. I don't really a t-shirt. I'm like, a long sleeve. The long sleeve I had, I looked like a dad who shops at Buckle a lot, who's divorced and has like frosted tips. And so I ex-nayed on the, I just went, no. I said, no, I'm not going to do jersey. I just had like a baseball shirt, white baseball shirt with this Pacers hat, with this one that I have on right now. So that's what I was rocking. Because I was like, yeah, I got the hat still, but like I look like
Yeah,
I'm 31.
it's
I
good
don't,
fit.
it's good, right?
Good fit.
So I show up to meet DJ 𝗕𝗠, and immediately he was just like, he was just kind of like, oh, no jersey? And I was like, fuck. Like, he invited me. Now I'm the guy that like people are like, who the hell is this guy? He's not even a fan. He's just wearing a hat. Like, So I got real in my head about it.
Bought a jersey?
Yeah.
Let's go! What jersey?
Well, dude, okay. So
Dude,
we're
that's
in
a sick move. That is a sick game time decision.
game time decision. We got into the pro shop with about 25 minutes before tip. So you're golden, right? Because like it always says game starts at 7. Game doesn't start till 7:12 easily.
Never
right?
been to a game that early. That's
Right.
nice.
So it's like 6:45. We're good. We're golden on time. And like, so it's me and 𝗕𝗠, and we both have had like 2 tall Miller Lights at Tin Roof beforehand, right? We're in the zone. And
Locked. Boys are
you're
slotted.
locked. But the DJ was in one of those parts where it's like, when your homie's like just as excited about something that's not even for him, but he's in it with you, and you're like, we're kind of at that level, right? And so I'm in there, we're going back and forth. What is this? Do I get a Derek McKee? Oh, they don't got the size. Do I get a Flojo Rick Smits?
Oh, where were you? Like, where were you buying the jersey?
In the pro shop, yeah.
Bro, you're so fan if you're buying a jersey in the pro shop before the game. You got to go through it. You got to do it.
Look, dude, I got 4 Reggie Miller jerseys. I do. But like, I'm not going to not wear sleeves. It's just not like, I'm not jacked like that, like DJ is or you is. That's not my arsenal to wear like a jersey with no sleeves underneath, unless it's like
Indy
4th
500.
of July or Indy 500, right? Right.
Local podcast.
And
Rad.
I go. So we're in there. We're tossing all these different ones around, man. Pro shops before a game it's like it is like the apocalypse. I mean,
Christmas Eve vibe. Million people line out the door. Kids everywhere. Do they have my
dude.
size? Doesn't matter.
Pulling stuff off, going. Everybody's just nuts because everybody's like thinking about the game. You got to hear the stuff from the game kind of going on. It's crazy, right?
Pro Shop has some stuff that you can't find anywhere else too. I love pro shops for that. They're staying true to like, dude, you're not gonna find this Aaron McKee this Derek McKee jersey anywhere. It's like, how do you guys even have that? Go ahead.
Totally. And so we're going back and forth. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Come across vintage Pacers baseball jersey.
What? Who's on the back?
No one.
Okay.
It's navy, and it has the old school Pacers logo with like the hand and the basketball and the P right here. Actually, it does. It just says in that font, it says Pacers on the back. Navy, good to go. Good to go.
Crazy, you're not going to show us. Crazy, you're not going to run upstairs right now. Insane. I'll time you. Fattest 2 minutes. This is a real fattest 2 minutes.
Come back huffing and puffing. Hey, the Pacers are looking good. The Pacers won last night, so you'll probably see it for sure. It's one of those that's like it plays at any time. I can wear it out the track. Definitely will be doing that for some playoff games and whatnot. So, come on. I just had to tell a story. Next week, yeah, because the Pacers be playing. Promise? I wore it last night. And yesterday.
You got to let it breathe
because of the game. Yeah, exactly. I don't know where I was going with that besides to tell you that story about getting the jersey beforehand.
I think we're talking about cards now, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways,
trading cards?
So.
I don't know. But, dude, pro shops. A magical place for guys. Your team's pro shop.
Mm-hmm. Won it all. Damn near did.
There's always like somebody like that played for the team, like their hands that you can like put your hands in the pro shop. Oh my God, Peyton Manning's hands were like not that much bigger than mine. Could I have been like Peyton Manning?
Maybe I could make it. Wow.
Damn,
Jamal Tinsley's 6'1". I thought I was 6 foot, and he's way taller than me. Like, it's always like 6'2". You're like, geez, what the? I'm like 5'11", 6 foot. What the hell's going on?
I'm 5'6". You figure out you're 5'6" just because of Jamal Tinsley. How tall are you? Well, on my license, I'm 6 foot, but Compared to 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗧𝗓, I'm 5'8". What? Never mind.
Real
Telling everybody what size you are. Hey, how tall are you? Compared to 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗧𝗓, you're like 5'8". What? Nothing.
Real life 6 foot, NBA 5'8".
So crazy. On my high school football roster, 6'2". Real life, 5'9".
Yeah.
Dude, high school football rosters, that'll inflate your head. I remember putting 2 5-pound weights in my compression shorts before getting weighed for high school football roster. 2 5s, the circles, slid them in the compressions. All right, let's do this. had high heels on. What's up? Lipstick. Oh, my bad.
6'2", 215, runs a 4.45 40-yard dash.
Everything fake.
Real life 5'11 and a half.
Yes, sir.
197.
On a good day.
4'8'7".
5'2". Born to play long snapper.
All right, let's go to Bailey here. Bailey's locked in. Fellas, what's going on? Am I the only one a little tired of the only thing you hear people say nowadays is lock in? All right, time to lock in. I got to lock in. Is there not anything else that can replace it? Slap my ass with Game 5 gold out Pacer shirt that really should be white to match the jerseys on the court. Sent from my iPad. Ooh, that's true, Bailey.
I love it when people like notice stuff like that.
That's Clubhouse. That is what it is.
Lock in. I say it kind of ironically because coaches, lock in, boys. I don't know. I always got a coach in my head no matter what saying lock in to me. Scoop, lock in, scoop.
I think I get what he's saying though, because now it is kind of becoming, when stuff starts, people start to do it ironically, and then everybody starts to do it ironically, and it becomes so mainstream based off the ironically that you're like, but then you still have the people who do say it seriously, and you're like, I can't tell if you're messing with me.
You can always separate them. Oh, you think that's actually cool.
Right. Yeah, because you see it a lot about like stupid shit, like somebody will post like me probably in like 3 weeks at the Indy 500. I'll post like a case of Miller Lite with the 500 logos on them and like, all right, lock in.
Yeah, you're just kidding.
Right.
But dead ass serious on the inside.
That will actually happen, but I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm just kidding. Everything. Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm just kidding.
Just JK.
Hit and run. I'm just kidding. Robs an entire house. Dude, I was just kidding, bro. Comedian. Just kidding.
Just like
I was just locked in, bro. Too locked in for my own good. Had to rob your whole house clean.
That's like all the NFL draft people like over the weekend, like, you have like Stephen A or like Kuiper or anybody where they'll be like, I don't mean this is a disrespect to player X, but this guy is nothing like player X. Like they go on to just eviscerate said player.
No disrespect at all to him or his family. This guy ain't gonna make it. I mean, dang, dude. All right. The most disrespectful thing ever. No disrespect, but the most disrespectful thing I could ever say about this guy.
Right. Just go ahead and say it. Say it. Lock in and say it.
I don't know. New word for lock in? Is it just get him up? What's going on, bro? We got to get this thing done. We got to get this script written. Let's get him up. Might be it. Hey, today, Monday, everybody's got to get him up. Get your ball. Get your ball today.
I like that.
Not bad.
Not bad. Clubhouse. You can start a run with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, now in 3 weeks when I'm out at the track, post that picture. Just going to be, get him up.
Get a ball, bro.
Case of beers. Let's go.
Wife, I don't know why. He just hasn't talked to me in 3 days. He's just trying to get him up. Get him up.
Yeah, it's just really tough time for him with work. He's really just trying to get him up.
Yep. I completely understand. Sometimes you gotta dive on the floor, risk it all, dude. Get him up. Lock in. Get a ball, dude. Sometimes you gotta grab the ball, run out of bounds, and do this in the air. Get him up. That move was insane the first time you saw that.
Why was it? Yeah. Oh,
Bro,
man.
it was just like a football basketball play. You're toe tapping, you're giving effort, you're get him up. And then to the ref too. I feel like you gotta look at the ref during that. Bro, when a kid did that on your AAU team, you're like, bro, he's next.
That's like the equivalent of when Derek Jeter ran from shortstop to cut off that ball and flip it back to Jorge Posada. It's always like, was a good play. Was it that good of a play? I think it was the best play ever. I don't know. That's kind of that shit. Yeah, just coming out of nowhere. The presence of mind, the wherewithal to get him up. I like it.
Get him up.
All right. Good deal. Team these guys at gmail.com. Keep sending it into the show. Keep emailing. Rate us, review us, Apple Pods, wherever you get your podcast. Follow the show. And, if you want to leave a 5-star and just get them up because we're locking in. And that's it. That's a new one right there. Whatever you want. I saw somebody said something the other day. Sent from my iPad as a rating, or 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗧𝗓𝗏, I think, was one of them on there. So do that. These guys Clubhouse on YouTube is where you find us for the weekly video show. Maybe next week I'll wear that Pacers jersey. Hopefully I will. But good deal, Ben. Where are you going to be?
Rochester, New York, May 9th and 10th. It's coming up. Las Vegas, May 24th. Nashville, June 13th and 14th. BennyPolizzi.com. Come to the show. Yeah, throw something at my head. We'll kiss. We'll take pics. See you there.
Cool. All right. Talk to you next week. Love you guys. 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗚𝗓𝗦.
Oh, my God. John Rocker.
Gee. Topical.
Like I haven't been thinking about him for 10 weeks. I had to pretend that I wasn't thinking about him.
Oh, all right, bud.
Guys just like cool stuff.
Know about
These
that.
guys.